Do you need a little bit of flavor in your life? Whip up a batch of caramelized onions and you will have flavor to spare. So you can toss it into vegetables, in omelets. The uses are really endless. You need like 8 onions to start. For this recipe, we're gonna make a whole bunch. I mean, who's we? Who else is here? I'm gonna make a whole bunch, and then I'm gonna keep them in my refrigerator, and then I have them whenever I want them. After much ado, I am nearing the end of my onion peeling, only to be faced with the fact that now I have to slice them all. I'm gonna slice these all by hand because I don't like to use food processors to do anything that makes my life easier. You might like to, and you could totally do that. I bet it doesn't make one bit of difference. Use the slicing blade. Slice them thinly. You don't even need to remove the root. I have mad onion slicing skills. I should go on Mad Hungry and just slice onions. I just like seeing how far I can go before I start crying. My eyes started watering. So somebody gave me a pair of sunglasses. It's gonna block all the spraying. Just one more supposed thing that's gonna make my eyes stop watering. Can I tell you something? Underneath here, they're totally watering. Nothing helps. It is actually kind of ridiculous. So painful, but so delicious. At long last, I have reached my last onion. I'm gonna say that took 10 minutes, but look at how many onions it is. This is your main ingredient, almost your only ingredient, but back here at the stove I have a little bit of butter, 6 tablespoons of unsalted butter into a pot. Just wait for the butter to melt, it'll be another 30 seconds to a minute. All these onions go in. They barely fit, but they're gonna cook down, I promise. Everything that's good in an onion gets concentrated down to the amazing essence of deliciousness. Stir it around to cover it in the butter and then add a little bit of salt. I like to start them off on high heat just until they start really getting translucent and then turn it down to medium. I find that if you start on medium, it takes extra long. Once you turn it down to medium, you just cook it stirring occasionally until they're golden brown and caramelized and completely collapse, and that'll take anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour and a half. I am turning these off, they're totally done. Look at this. It's almost unbelievable how much they've shrunk. What was it, like 16 cups of onions and now it's like 2 cups? It was up to here and now it's down to here. Put it in an omelet, toss it in with some vegetables. I don't know. I do know one thing. I'm gonna make an omelet because I'm starving. Goat cheese and some eggs. How many eggs do you want in your omelet? How about 2 whole eggs and an egg white? Why not? 3 whole eggs. Who am I kidding? Whisk your eggs, salt, pepper, and then whisk. Turn on your pan, butter, and the eggs can go in. Should be a little sizzle, medium high. So just cook it and scramble it and shake it all at the same time until it's almost completely set. I'm just gonna add goat cheese and caramelized onions. I wanna keep it simple. So those caramelized onions are so delicious. Why do you need anything else? How much caramelized onions do you want? Maybe a couple tablespoons is enough? Just remember that they're a really kind of intense flavor, so you don't need a lot to get a lot of flavor in whatever dish you're making. Slide that baby right out onto your plate. That is a dinner omelet if ever I had one. Why don't you give it a try with some of your delicious caramelized onions tonight, or try one of our other great ideas.